I want to caution you about safety. I want you to make sure that you have a support to hold on to. And I also want to tell you to only do as many repetitions as you're comfortable with. Remember, go at your own pace. All right, let's everybody get started. And we'll start with our regular warm-up. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit there. All right, let's start with our warm-up. We're going to do 2 minutes of warm-up. Just swing your arms naturally. Have your feet about shoulder width apart. And nice straight posture. So your shoulders should be relaxed. Your arms are swinging naturally. And we're just marching along, warming up. Okay, we're about 30 seconds into the warm-up, quarter of the way there. It's kind of a cloudy day out, so a nice day to start exercising in your living room or your kitchen. You should have sturdy shoes on and be on a flat surface. I'm on carpet, which is not the best surface, but it works well for my camera. But it's preferable if you're on a little bit of a firmer surface. All right, we're going on around 1 minute. You should feel your muscles starting to warm up and feel like they want to do 30 minutes of balance exercise. And we got 1.5 minutes, so 30 more seconds. How are we doing? 15. And it's starting to feel pretty good. I can feel my calves. I can feel my quadriceps on the front of my thighs. So I'm warming up, and here we are at 2 minutes, and slow down and stop. All right, we're going to start with rock the boat, which means we shift our weight from side to side. And just, you can leave your non-weight bearing foot on the ground if you want, or you can just raise it slightly. Your hands are by your side. You're shifting your weight, keeping your pelvis level and your shoulders level. Your spine is straight. Your head is relaxed on your shoulders. All right, let's do something different this time. Let's reach up to the right and down to the left. I want you to turn your foot as you're doing this so you're not twisting your knees. So up to the right and down to the left as you shift your weight. Up to the right and down to the left. You can leave your non-weight bearing foot on the floor, or you can raise it a little bit. All right, let's go up to the left and down to the right. This is a little bit of a coordination. Remember to change the direction of your foot. I don't want you twisting on your up to the left and down to the right. All right, we're still rocking the boat. Let's put our weight on our right and raise our heel to our buttocks. So your kneecap is looking at the ground. You're starting with your feet shoulder width apart. Raise your right and raise your left. Heel to your buttock and your kneecap is looking at the ground. And shift and shift Good. Make sure your pelvis is level. You don't want to be dipping to the side. You want to be nice and upright. All right, let's put our hands on our hips and shift our weight, heel to buttocks. And let's see what our next one is. And stop. All right, let's go to leg swings. We're going to go forward and back and touch our foot as we're going back and forth. And 1, 2, swing your arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, stand on your right, swing your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do 5 swings and not touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weight on your right, swing your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, we're going to do our slow march, and this is up with the right, so your knee and hip is 90 degrees. Stand on your right, up with your left, and keep moving throughout. This is kind of high marching. Good. All right, let's put our hands on our hips. Up with the right, up with the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, I can feel those in the hips. Let's do our hip abduction, which is out to the side. We want to lead with our heel, the outside of our foot. Start with your feet shoulder width apart. And out to the side, no dipping. Keep your posture straight. And 1, 2, 3. You can touch in between. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, weight on your left. Let's go with our right leg, arms by your side, nice and relaxed. Lead with your heel and the outside of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to work on hip extension, which is a movement backwards. This is not a big movement. You want to keep your posture nice and straight. Lead with your heel again. And I don't want you dipping forward. You're nice and straight. You should feel your buttocks tighten up. And let's start with your left leg, weight on the right. You can touch in between. Count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, weight on the left. Let's move your right back. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do 5 more. No touches in between. And ready with your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weight on the left, back with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to give us nice, firm buttocks. All right, let's do our calf stretch. You're going to need a support to hold on to. We'll start with your left leg back, right knee bent. Your left knee is absolutely straight and your heel is planted on the floor, good floor contact. You want to move your pelvis forward. Don't, if you bend at the hip, you lose your stretch. So nice and straight, move your pelvis forward for the count of 10. Stretch that calf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a gradual stretch, don't bounce. All right, let's have second repetition and push your heel down, your knee straight, stretch your calf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. And one more stretch for the left calf. Straighten your knee, move your pelvis forward, heel on the floor, and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. So your left knee is bent and your left hip is bent. Your right leg is back. And really push that heel into the floor and straighten your knee. That will give you the best stretch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Heel down on the floor and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your posture straight and push that heel into the floor, stretching your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, now that our heel cords are nice and loose, let's walk on our heels. Forward. Good, nice and relaxed, and turn around. Swing your arms if you can, walking on your heels. Try to stay as upright as you can so that you're working the muscles in the front of your lower legs rather than leaning back and having that be your motion. So really work those muscles on the front of your legs. And one more trip. Good. All right, let's do some heel toes. So back on your heel and up on your toe. Heels, up on your toes. Heels, up on your toes. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, a couple of laps of toe walking. And back, up on your toes. Okay, we don't want to do too much of that because we want to keep our nice, loose heel cords. All right, let's do our tandem walking. This involves using a line on your floor. You want to keep your feet on the line and you want to touch your right heel to your left toe. left heel to right toe, and walk on that line. Keep your balance and turn, and left heel to right toe, right heel to left toe. Keep walking on that line. This is a balance activity that you can use to see from week to week if your balance is in fact improving. If you can stay on that line and keep your balance during this activity, you're doing well. All right, let's try one more lap, and let's put our hands on our hips. It makes it a little more challenging. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. And when you're doing this exercise, I don't want you to look right down at your feet. I want you to look about 10 feet in front of you. You should be able to see your feet in your peripheral vision, but you don't want to be looking down at your feet. Okay. Let's do some side steps with a little bit of a dip. So you want to take a big step to the side, bend your knees like you're squatting. You want to keep your spine straight. Don't bend forward. So dip together and stand, and dip and stand, and dip and stand, squat and stand. Your bottom should go back, and with your spine straight is just lowered. Hands at your side, side step and stand, side step and stand. Good. You can feel your quadriceps, which are the big muscles on the front of your thighs, really working out. This is a good activity to learn how to lift properly. This is the motion you should use if you are picking something that's heavy off the floor, nice and squatty. All right. And last lap. Let me see, we have, sorry, I have to keep, oh yes. Let's take some steps forward and look off to the side in 4 steps, and bring your head forward. And during 4 steps, move to the other side. So we're going to go left 4 steps forward and right 4 steps forward. This is a functional activity. Move your head to the side. Lots of loss of balance happens when you're distracted from what you're doing, and you go down. So we're practicing. If you get dizzy doing this exercise, stop. And forward. Okay, this is another dipping exercise. We're going to lower our bottom with bending our knees and hips, and move our hands forward like this. It's nice and slow. You want to lower your bottom and always have your bottom behind your knees. Okay, so squat, we're going to do it for the count of 8, so it's nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your spine straight. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't bend your knees too far, and make sure they're not hurting or there's no sharp pain. I think this is 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. All right, we're going to go to the side again. These are chains. So you want to put your right foot over your left foot and recover. Right over left, recover, right over left, recover, and left over right, and recover. Always move your moving leg is going to go always over the top in front. And chain and recover, and chain and recover. Here we go. All right, let's do another lap, and your hands on your hips, make it a little more of a balance challenge. Right over left, and left over right. And one more lap, right over left, right over left. Keep your posture nice and straight. Left over right. Okay, we're going to do around the clock. We want to have our starting position, feet shoulder width apart. Make sure that your pelvis stays level, your shoulders stay level. And we're going to go forward, side, back together with the right. And we're going to do 5 repetitions. You can touch in between. So forward, side, back together. 2, 2, 3 together. 4, 3, 2, 3 together. 4, side, back together. And 5, side, back together. All right, weight on the right. Let's go forward, side, back together, and 2 side, back together, 3 side, back together, 4 side, back together, and 5 side, back together. All right, let's do it 3 times and only touch for together. So forward, side, back, and touch. Forward, side, back, and touch. Forward, side, back, and touch. Be sure your pelvis stays level. Okay, with the left, forward, side, back, and touch. Forward, side, back, and touch. Forward, side, back, and touch. All right, let's do 2 repetitions, starting with the right and no touching. Forward, side, back together, forward, side, back together. Weight on the right, move your left, forward, side, back together, forward, side, back together. Very good. How's our time? Oh, we're doing well. Let's get our pillows and get down on the floor. We're using a pillow to sit on just because it's less, it's easier on your coccyx and your sacrum. So go down, bend one knee and hand on the floor, both knees down, and turn and sit. Okay, I need to move over just a touch. All right, these are lat backs. They're not sit-ups. So we're starting with our feet shoulder width apart, our knees bent, and our hips bent. Starting position, your arms Your wrist, your hands are below the level of your knee, and they stay there for this whole exercise. You're going to want to curl yourself back as far as you can and still be able to sit up, and then curl forward and stretch. Let yourself back. You want to think about putting your vertebrae one at a time, starting at the bottom on the floor. Mine are not going to get there. I'm just going to curl down, reaching forward with my hands at the same time, if that makes sense. And then reach forward. You should feel your abdomen tightening and getting nice and flat and firm. All right, let's do 5 repetitions. So curl down, your heads forward and up. Curl down and sit up. Keep your hands and arms below the level of your knees. Curl down and up. Your head should be forward the whole time. You don't want to have your head straight. Curl down. I think this is 3, and sit up. And curl down, reaching forward and sit up. And last one, curl down and sit up. Good. All right, let's practice getting off the floor. You want to roll to your side with your knees bent, and then onto your hands and knees, one knee up, and stand. Good. We can all use repetition, practice getting off the floor. All right, we worked our middle, the mid part of our abdomen. Let's work on our abdominal obliques, and we're going to do shoulder to knee this way, and do a crunch, and 3, and 4, right elbow to left knee, left to right, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. All right, we see if we have done all of our exercises. All right, 2 more to go. Ooh, we're going to go over time a little bit today. That's all right. So let's stand on the right leg, raise the left just slightly off the floor for the count of 10. Arms to your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulders and pelvis level. Stand on your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand on your right with your hands on your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weight on your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And reach forward with your arms, back with your left leg, standing on your right. Your right knee is relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good, balancing. All right, let's do our sit stands. Get your chair. And I want you to sit with your buttocks about 3/4 of the way back in the chair. So it should be a nice firm chair and no arms. I want your feet shoulder width apart and flat on the floor. We are going to put our nose over our toes and stand. Woo, I needed help there. And down. And nose over toes and stand. All right, we're going to go much slower than that, but let's cross our arms and put our hands on our shoulders, and we're going to do it for the count of 10. This is a slow exercise. And forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure when you stand that your posture's good, that you're fully erect. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's nice to do 10 repetitions of that exercise, but we are going to stop because we're out of time. Very good. I hope you feel stretched and conditioned and a little better with your balance. Thank you for coming today. And I think you can stop.